The way to learn how to juggle is practice. The way to learn your multiplication table is practice. I'm going to go over the multiplication table today. I'm going to break it down so it's smaller and smaller and easier pieces to remember. You can't really progress with any math until you have this completely dialed in. They show one of the biggest issues in algebra is not knowing your multiplication table, because if you're trying to factor numbers, you got to know what those factors are, so it has to be quick. So let's go ahead and get this multiplication table figured out. What I have right here is a row. This is 1 through 10, and then going up and down are columns, and that's 1 through 10. So multiplying the ones are really easy. I just write that whole row all over again. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4, 1 times 5, 1 times 6. So I have my ones down. And then this way they're going to be the exact same thing because multiplication is commutative. 1 times 5 is 5, just like 5 times 1 is 5. So that's how I do my ones. Next are my twos. The way I do my twos, I just double the number. So 2 times 2, I double that 2 to get 4, double that 3 to get 6, double that 4 to get 8. 2 times 5 is 10, times 6 is 12, 2 times 7, 14, 2 times 8, 16, 2 times 9, 9 doubled 18, 2 times 10, 20. So there are my twos. And it's going to hold true for these twos as well. Next are my threes. I'm just going to use the plus 3 method. So I think about 3 times 3. Well, I go 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 6, 9. And then I'm going to add another 3, 12. Add another 3, 15. Add another 3, 18. Add another 3, 21. 3 times 8, 24. 3 times 9, 27. 3 times 10, 30. So now I have my threes down. This chart's getting smaller pretty quick. Right? Now I'm going to do my fours. The way I do my fours is I just double my twos. So 4 times 4 is 16. I think, well, 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 4 times 5, well, 2 times 5, 10. 10 times 2, 20. 12, double, 24. 4 times 7, 14, double is 28. 4 times 8, 32. 4 times 9, 36. 4 times 10, 40. So now I have my fours all the way done. Next are my fives. First thing I would do with my fives, I would just practice counting by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Do that enough, then you'll just know that 5 times 5 is 25, 5 times 6 is 30, 5 times 7, 35, 5 times 8, 40, 5 times 9, 45, 5 times 10, 50. So there are my fives. So I've taken this 10 by 10, 100 multiplication facts, and I only have 25 left. So let's take a look at the nines next. Well, the cool thing about nines, if I go 9 times 1, that's equal to 9. 9 times 2, that's 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. Here's that cool thing about the nines. You add the digits together, it's going to equal 9. So 1 plus 8 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 times 6, 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 times 7, 63. 6 and the 3 equal 9. 7 and 2 is a 9. 8 plus 1 is a 9. 9 and a 0 is 9. So you know if you're getting the nines right. The other thing too, this digit will always be 1 less than that digit. So 9 times 2 is going to be a 1 here. 9 times 3, a 2 here. A 3 here. A 4 here. So that's how I do the nines. And that's going to give me all these nines. Next are the tens. Tens might be the easiest ones. You just add a 0 onto the number. So 10 times 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So now I have all my tens done. So now the only thing I have left to go is this 3 by 3 square. I only have 9 multiplication facts left to learn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down by looking at the squares. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8 is 64. Fill in this chart on a blank piece of paper and do the best you can. Do that a few times, and you'll start getting 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8, 64. Now it looks like I have 6 multiplication facts to remember, but these 3 are the same as these 3, right? 7 times 6 is 42, just like 6 times 7 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48, just like 6 times 8 is 48. And then 8 times 7 is 56, or 7 times 8 is 56. So these two, those two right there, and those two right there are going to be the same, just because multiplication is commutative. So just keep practicing. You'll do great. Make sure you get this thing down so you're really quick at it, and then the rest of your math should progress well after that. Thank you for watching.